I had a very interesting experience giving speeches at universities in China, which led me to believe, or led me to conclude, I should say, that what we regard as truth usually is determined by the facts or information or stories that we hear first. The reason I think this is because one of the speeches I gave, this was to university students. They wanted to hear a speech about English fairy tales, like Little Red Riding Hood or The Three Little Pigs. And as absurd as it seems, when I was telling these stories, these students were utterly fascinated. They were charmed by it. There was like a gleam in their eyes. They all just sat in perfect silence. These are university-age students with their eyes shining like children, listening to the stories of Three Little Pigs and Little Red Riding Hood. Really nice, pleasant atmosphere. Anyway, at another time, when I was giving a speech, again in front of university students, and I was questioning, just to see what their response would be, the moon landings. Now, whether we went to the moon or not, or whether the Americans went to the moon or not, I just wanted to see what would happen if I questioned it and pointed out what the conspiracy theorists are saying about whether we went to the moon or not. And I could feel the tension and the frustration and the anger building up. It was palpable. And I thought, oh, I'm definitely treading on very thin ice here. So anyway, I toned it down, changed the subject a little bit, and then just reported exactly what NASA had told us. Basically the known narrative that everybody accepted for a long time as truth before anyone questioned it. And the room calmed right down. The atmosphere was the same kind of wonder as when I was telling the fairy tales. Now my first conclusion was maybe the official moon landing story, maybe that's a fairy tale and that's why they're responding in the same way. What do you think?